name is Melissa. Today I will be reviewing a spoiler-free book review, A New Moon by Stephenie Meyer. Nairi T, grade 10, says New Moon continues the Twilight Saga of Bella and Edward's addicting romance. New Moon is book 2 in the Twilight Saga. You can find the ebooks on Libby and Cloud Library and the e-audiobook on Libby. I read the ebook on my Kindle and was super easy to use. The following reviews are published on the Teen Speak blog, which is devoted to teen book reviews. By the way, links to the book, blog, and where you can connect with the Glendale Library Arts and Culture are down in the description box. So I actually forgot that when the books were really popular, Twilight fanatics are called Twihards. And Alina, grade 9, mentioned if you are a Twihard, you will probably love this book. Who is a Twihard here, or was one? Like this video to let us know. Let's start with a spoiler-free synopsis. The main characters are Bella Swan, Edward Cullen, and Jacob Black. R.O., grade 10 from the Casa Verdugo Library said Edward and his family leave Bella in Forks and fear that Bella's life will be in danger because of them. In the last book, Bella was a victim of an attack that almost took her life. This leaves Bella in a depressed state, refusing to communicate to anyone. Jacob Black gives her a new sense of hope that life will be okay. Will she ever be able to adapt to life without Edward? Anna K, grade 9 from the Montrose Library said how she hated how Bella easily forgave Edward. I agree. Like, it's not normal, and I think it's unhealthy for someone to be that invested in a boy. Nairi T says Bella's negativity was boring. Oh my gosh, I totally agree. I wanted to tell her to be more independent and not everything was as bad as she made it seem. Anonymous, grade 12 from the Downtown Central Library said there was a love triangle between Bella, Edward, and Jacob, and that was one of her favorite parts. The romance is great in this book because it is so relatable, said Anna K, grade 9 from the Montrose Library, besides the fact that it's between a vampire and a werewolf. Anna is in Bella's position and understands the depth of love she has for Edward and how she can't live without him. I will say I was a little meh about how many times Edward and Bella broke up. I wanted to tell them, get together, don't get together, figure it out, any day now. Anonymous said she really disliked how Bella displayed some alarming behaviors. Instead of shining light on the issues, Stephenie made it okay with what she was feeling because of her deep love for Edward. I totally agree. It is not healthy to be obsessed with a boy, and I think it's not okay to be treated that way. Anonymous said readers are in a world as they discover the existence of werewolves in the town of Forks, Washington. Aline said she kept reading the book because of the werewolf parts, which is why I was so excited to read more about Mr. Jacob Black. He fixes motorcycles and he's not a werewolf yet. Anna says she liked how Jacob was so protective of Bella and thought it was very sweet. She hated how Edward treated Bella. Team Jacob here. R.O. says New Moon was better than Twilight. That is why I give this book 3 out of 5 stars. I think this book was way more entertaining than Twilight. Aline thinks Meyer should entice the readers a little more. I can't disagree because the beginning was slow, the middle picked up for me, and then the end just fell flat for me. Nairi T said the second half of the book was better than the first, especially since the first half of the book didn't have any action. I think this book had more action than Twilight. I do wish though, like when there was like a fight scene, Stephenie Meyer went more in depth. Some of the scenes just it kind of felt like, oh yay, there's action, and then, oh, that was it? R.O. recommends New Moon, which can be found as an ebook on Cloud Library and Libby, and the e-audiobook on Libby to any teenage girl. Aline recommends the book if you like books that are predictable and cheesy. Nairi T says New Moon wasn't that bad because it had some romance. J.M., grade 12 from the Downtown Central Library said, watch the movie because the book explains too much. Okay, I love that. I will say, I usually say read the book, but you know, maybe just watch the movies. Also, Stephenie Meyer just announced her new book, which is called Midnight Sun, which is about how Edward met Bella, but through Edward's point of view. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back for more book reviews with the Teen Library staff. Bye!